Job title to keep his probation officer sweet.
I'm a legitimate businessman and I can't get a refi on my mortgage.
Legitimate placements, private sales, everything.
I swear, I thought that was legitimate.
He has other legitimate businesses.
Wait! And you're prepared to recognize our legitimate success?
Undermining the efforts of our legitimate students.
5 years, the Corleone family is going to be completely legitimate.
The legitimate sport of any village lout with a stone and an impudent tongue.
Found them to be inaccurate beyond any possibility of a legitimate mistake.
All of a couple of doors and a legitimate job title to keep his probation officer sweet.
Ton, you got to forget just charging in fucking scum.
Criminal associations can turn legitimate businessman and I can't get a refi on my mortgage. I mean, look at this.
Legitimate placements, private sales, everything.
Don't keep records that far back.
Look, I swear, I thought that was a legitimate deduction. See, I do impersonation, so I...
Has 80 or so foreclosure properties. He has other legitimate businesses. But he's rumored to be linked with one of the Mexican...
Now's the time to declare a king. Oh, wait! And you're prepared to recognize our legitimate succession. You're the ones who won't support the rightful...
It's a simple matter of this man's presence undermining the efforts of our legitimate students, who are here as a result of hard work.
I mean, in 5 years, the Corleone family is going to be completely legitimate. Trust me.
Raised the butt of jokes. The legitimate sport of any village lout with a stone and an impudent tongue.
Tide movements found them to be inaccurate beyond any possibility of a legitimate mistake. They were obviously trying to throw us.
Adapt to the times. I am a legitimate businessman now.
But moving them into legitimate business. If you can say that I have let my personal consideration...
In 5 years, the Corleone family will be completely legitimate. That was 7 years ago.
To restore UPC dominance, we and DF refuse to recognize this illegitimate government. Who are we? We are...
The existence of this new circumstance does not push us beyond a legitimate military action. We are way off what we would consider...
Tony, sweetheart, we're not a wholesale operation. We're a legitimate bank. The more cash you give me, the harder it is for me to rinse.
Go on.
Everyone reckons Sterling Rogers is completely legitimate.
Certainly is. He plays squash with the Prime
Porter for Hard Copy, a pretty crappy show that the legitimate news outlets looked down on and then became.
The unfriendly kind. Let's try a legitimate client for once. No cartels, arms brokers.
Cover us. Isn't that right, Mr. Angiulo? We're not infiltrating legitimate businesses. I wouldn't be in a legitimate business
unit. I don't know. But he's a legitimate conscientious objector, and he must be allowed to work as a combat.
Law, there is no difference between legitimate and illegitimate children when it comes to their right to inherit.
These guys are not our legitimate contacts. These guys are KGB Special Branch. Oh, come on. Don't tell...
Expression is my love because these ones are all about.
We got a loan from a bank and we're able to go gallery legitimate.
But you condone suicide bombing as a legitimate means to make a statement. That's what you wrote in your essay. Your
Get me 3 plaintiffs.
Your Honor, please.
Counselor, if those affidavits are legitimate, you shouldn't have an objection. I'll continue to hear evidence.
Out and the firm's been expanding. I've been helping Pop with the restaurant because he needs to have a legitimate business. He needs a tax return. Of all the money that he's making with his bookmakers, they're gonna...
He's right. Take out all legitimate personnel, anyone that remains.